It was good, people. 2.5 week, 3 week break, and it's almost like, it's almost like summer, isn't it? No football anywhere,. But I'm glad it's back, and not only am I glad that the game is on tonight, I can't wait to get there and bring you some coverage over to you guys with the game. But it's also a blessing that Spurs managed to mess it up last night. This kind of drama is just exactly what Spurs don't need. I think for them now, that's 4 losses and 1 draw in their last 5 games, and that draw obviously came against us. But let's not talk about Spurs because they're about to be demoted. I think this is a game tonight for Arsenal that we're really going to see where the players' heads are, because all that work that they've put in all season, even when the results haven't gone their way, and even when we've said, the 22-game unbeaten run never really came to much. Well, it has, because look at where we are, obviously in the Europa Cup, and look at where we are in the league. So this is really, the benefits and the payoff of what 30 games looks like in the season. And it hasn't always been up and down. And I have said, Pep had 3 years, Jurgen Klopp has had 3 years, and my guy here has had 7, 8 months. So he hasn't even really got his teeth into it. And if Emery can finish third this season, that will go a long way into telling everybody what this man can actually do. Remember what he did with Sevilla and Valencia in Spain. He pretty much finished behind the big 2 teams when he was there. And that's all he could have really done, considering the resources. And let's not talk about resources in terms of Arsenal and Emery. Yeah? Let's just have a wait-and-see attitude to see what Josh Kroenke can go back and say to his father in terms of what the team needs in order to get it going. There's going to be 7 players out, which means players are coming in. I know we've got a few players coming back off loan in terms of Reece Nelson and Smith Rowe, but there's still going to be 4 or 5 players coming back. I don't really know what's going to happen with Welbeck's salary, although he has been told they're going to look into speaking to his agent, and I believe that's next week, about a new contract. So we're going to have to keep our eyes open and ears for that. Hopefully they'll be able to get a deal done. The thing is, this is going to be his last contract. So he's come off an injury, yes, but you've also come off the back of seeing Aaron Ramsey become the highest paid British player of all time. That's not going to happen to Welbeck. But even if he gets half of that, for someone signing him on a free at 200 grand or 180 grand, that's a lot of money. Arsenal can't offer him that. So it really is going to depend on what he's going to want for tying his future up, because this is the last big contract he's ever going to have. Honestly, I would be shocked if he stays at Arsenal, considering that he can make a lot more money. So good luck with that one, Danny, but I hope you do think about staying in London. I know you love it here, and we'll have to see what happens with that. But overall, guys, on the game tonight, Newcastle haven't really had a great record at the Emirates, and they're coming off, I think the only time in the last 15 years they've scored more than 1 goal is when we beat them 7-3. Outside of that, their form this season's been up and down. Although they've had quite a few draws, they've only won 2 games away from home. And they're coming up against a bulletproof Arsenal, which have won their last 6 games at the Emirates and have the best record at home since December the 2nd out of any team in the league, including Man City and Liverpool. So it's going to be a tall order. I've gone for a 2-0 Arsenal win. Clean sheets are starting to become a blessing at Arsenal now. We're starting to really get our defensive shape about us, and I think it all goes in terms of this new formation, which we have tried against Spurs and Man United with positive results. Ozil playing at the number 10 behind the 2 strikers, Aubameyang and Lacazette, and this is going to give them a chance to shine, because we haven't seen this 3-4-1-2 system against normal average teams. We've only seen them against teams in the top 6. So tonight could be anything, really, guys. I mean, it could be a coming out party for this new formation, and it's what Emery needs to have in his back pocket. I've said this, and I have been quite critical of him this season in terms of the stuff that he was doing after the 22-game winning streak. But it seems like Emery's found the groove. He's found the right type of balance. He's found a formation that the team really likes to play in at the moment. So I'm going for 2-0, and I'll see you guys there. Peace out, man. And listen, it's good to be back, man. Gunners football is back again, and third place is within our grasp. Peace out.